Huge matchup coming soon between Tierra Brown versus Skye Nicolson. And to be honest with you, Skye Nicolson is in a position right now where she's pushing to make the tough fights happen. You know, this is a fight where she didn't have to take. To be honest with you, a lot of other people didn't feel like they needed to take the fight and step up for the challenge. And like I said, the women's boxing this year, if you look past these fights that's gonna happen this year, you're gonna be missing out on some good fights. And she's gonna be a person that's a catalyst of making some of these big fights happen. And that fight between her and Tierra Brown definitely has instant classic written all over it. I'm telling you, has instant classic written all over it. So my job is to inform the public of things they wouldn't know about, or that they wouldn't be inquired about a lot. But this is one of the situations where you definitely need to tune in. It's gonna be on March 22nd, I want to say, on the George Kambosos card versus Jordan. March 22nd. That should be in about, I don't know, about 15 days, I want to say. Go ahead and look it up. Might be the 26th. But that fight definitely needs to happen because we need that in women's boxing right now. It's a lot of fights that could happen, and they're not fighting as much either. They're not really in the gym as much as people expect. Yeah, the 22nd. I don't know why I keep thinking the 26th. But they're not really in the gym as much, either. And if they are, that's bad, because if you only have 9 fights on your resume and you're in the gym a lot, I don't know, man. You put more miles on yourself by training and actually getting to a real deal action-packed fight. You know, sparring is effective too, but getting into a fight like that, where it's a high impact, you find the elite. Most of the time, you fight somebody way better than what you've been fighting before, even if it's a lower level opponent. Still somebody who's tougher. I think she's bringing a lot to the table in these scenarios, pushing Australian boxing and women's boxing too, a huge part of it. I feel like right now, if it wasn't her making this fight right now with Tierra Brown, it would be a setback in women's boxing, because then you would still have one of the best fighters out right now who's being avoided and not being tested to fight the best, or not being required to fight the best, or expected to fight the best. So, you know, it couldn't be better timing on her part to go ahead and get this done. And everything she's doing right now, with her being the first fighter, the female fighter to win a fight on Turkey Al-Sheik's card in Riyadh season, I think she's playing a huge part right now. When you get a responsibility like that, as far as being the first female to deal with Turkey Al-Sheik, you have to bag it up. You can't just be somebody who's put in the position because of promoters or anything else. And I don't think that's the case. Even with the way she's moving right now, she's going to be able to contribute a lot of things in boxing. And I thought that Amanda Serrano, when she dropped the belt, to chase that rematch, it's a lot of money on the line as well. But, after that fight ends, well, then what? You know what I'm saying? So I think Skye Nicolson is going to be able to fill that void very easy, because if you look at the next fight she's taken, or the last 2 fights she's taken, she's not messing around. She's going for the top spot, trying to be number 1 pound for pound, trying to be the best. And that's all you really ask for when it comes to boxing. But I feel like she has a bright future, man. Her taking fights like this is going to be a game changer. I'm telling you. I'm calling it right now.